have a 7-year-old granddaughter. And she says all the time, Nene, I want to be like you. And so last week when I went to visit, that's all she wanted to do is record videos. And she's my granddaughter. She's 7. I think she's adorably cute and smart. But let me tell you something. This child takes my iPhone and she says, what do you want to make a video about? And I'll tell her. I don't tell her the script. I don't tell her what to say or anything. And she records, doesn't lose the camera shot, and still talks back to me. So it's a sort of a joke now that my granddaughter is my summer student. So that to me is what is my favorite thing is that you always want to inspire people. But just knowing that I've inspired my granddaughter, that's life-changing for me.
Nene, what are those birds doing up in that nest?
Those birds are living here rent-free.
What does rent-free mean?
Rent-free means you don't have to pay anything to stay here. Those birds aren't paying anything to stay here. Guess what? Rent-free is not a compound word. It has a hyphen in it. Did you know what a hyphen is?
No.
A hyphen is that little bitty tiny line that you put between two words. Rent, hyphen, free. Rent-free. That's what those birds are doing here. We better leave before our rent-free patrons come back.
I wonder if there's any eggs up there.
You know what? I'm not going to find out. Do you want to look in and find out?
Sure.
Oh, bye.
Hey! Mimi, I like that scarf.
Thank you, sweetie. But it is not a scarf. Do you know what it's called?
No, I don't.
It's called a shawl.
Oh, what's the difference between those two?
A scarf is somewhat shorter. You can wear it tied around your neck, and it's smaller. But a shawl is large, and it's either a rectangle like this, or it could be a square. And you could wear a scarf to cover up the whole upper part of your body. And a scarf is really small. It can't cover up your whole upper part of your body.
True. Thank you.
You're welcome. What is this?
A dozen eggs.
What is this?
Another dozen eggs.
So now I have
2 dozen eggs.
Do you know that if you add a number before it, dozen, you never say dozens? You don't say 12 dozens egg or 2 dozens egg. It's just 2 dozen or 12 dozen. You know when you say dozens, you say there's dozens of eggs when you don't have a number before it. But there's a number before it, you don't add an S. There's no number, you can say dozens. Did you learn something new?
Yes.
Good job.
Nene, can you help me with these 2 words? I get them mixed up a lot.
What 2 words?
Worst and worse.
Oh, I can help you with that. WRSE is when you compare 2 things. Like, for instance, you said getting a B is worse than getting an A. But WORST is when you compare a lot of things. Last year's snowstorm was the worst snowstorm we ever had, according to the weatherman, because he compared a lot of snowstorms. WRSE, 2 things. WRST is a lot of things. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.